Well, we began tonight with flooding in parts of England. So how do you protect against the worsening effects of climate change? On the River Severn in Worcester, one man's taken matters into his own hands. Here's Phil Mackey.
They say an Englishman's home is his castle, or should that be an island? On the floodplain in Worcestershire, there's only one tiny bit of dry land left. This is how it would normally look. There was no chance there'd ever be flood defences for the isolated property where Nick Lupton lives with his wife Annie and 2 cats, so they decided to build a wall.
Although the house has got some really good mitigations in place, like barriers on the doors and pumps below the floor level, we finally decided to build ourselves a wall around the house.
Nick, who's a chartered mechanical engineer, designed it with the help from some experts. Once builders had put in the foundations, he, Annie and some friends did the labouring. It cost about the same as a small extension and required a remortgage to pay for it. It's between 4 and 7 foot tall, a foot higher than the highest ever flood. They built it in the summer, it took 4 months, and it was finished just in time for the first big flood of this season in October.
A really important part of building the wall was to install these sumps. The groundwater is going to come up underneath and around the wall, and these sumps will collect the groundwater and pump it back outside the wall.
It's impossible to reach the house safely as the water's too deep and the current's too fast, but we were able to talk on a video call.
Finished it middle of September and we tested it middle of October.
And it's worked?
Definitely worked, yeah. This is the second test. This flood's actually quite a high one. It's close to the record in 2020. It's a lot easier now with the wall, but also for the long-term benefits of the structure of the house itself. A flood isn't going to do a house any good, so holding the water away from the walls is going to be better in the long term for the house. I think the biggest danger is a little bit of cabin fever. As long as we've got enough shopping and red wine or whatever, we're all right, we're okay.
The Luptons have stocked up and are sitting it out until the water drops, hopefully by the end of the weekend. Phil Mackey, BBC News, Worcestershire.